Hi everyone, welcome back to part 4 of our Octopode Monk of the Shining One. I'm Ultraviolent 4. We are back after a very rough last episode, episode 3. We had a lot of really sketchy life or death situations. A good portion of them were my fault though. I want to blame it on the fact that I hadn't had coffee yesterday when I played. So I haven't had any coffee today either yet, so it might not be any better, but I've got my excuse pre-dialed in. Alright, we're going to be searching for the Orcish Mines entrance. It's probably on this floor, or at least I really hope it's on this floor, because if it's not, it's on D9, and that's being guarded by Aroka with the banish spell. And if we get banished, we insta-lose all our bonus points for this round, because it counts as entering a rune branch. So I really hope it's on this floor. We are training a little bit more summonings and air magic just for Spire. It's at 6% right now, so you might be thinking, hey, why are you training more? First of all, I don't want to leave the skills at 7.7, although that has some nice symmetry to it. I want it to be a round number, but the more important and actual reason is that we're going to try to cast it with a regular shield on, which I wonder if we can do now. Let's go to an upstairs before I do that. 19% chance to fail and it's yellow, so no. Alright. But we're going to get it to 8. We're going to start training shields again. And we're probably, if I remember, going to be constantly switching all the time to check whether or not the regular shield has become viable. We've also got a bunch of different stuff on our shopping list. But I think the last episode showed us how important it is that we get a scroll of teleportation. So the next time I find 5 gold, I'll try to remember to go and buy that scroll. Because when we meet things... Oh, there's one on D10. Where is there one on D10? Oh, it's in the ghost vault. It's got the chaos weapon, alright. No, we're not claiming that one. That's funny though. There are 2 for sale for 90 gold. If we meet something like a whole pack of killer bees that are really fast and we can't run from, or I walk us into a dead end against Urug, who's quaffed the haste potion, we really want to have the ability to teleport out of that situation. Alright, let's play this game. Starting off this episode, it is... Okay, I've changed my mind. It is that swamp vault. This one's really nasty, so... this vault used to be one where there'd be a bunch of worms you could see and there'd be some crappy item in the end, and you'd go in and you'd try to claim the item and then there'd be all these swamp worms in there. They'd pop up and just insta-kill you. It's basically like a noob trap vault. Now that swamp worms don't hide themselves in water anymore, in a sense it's more obvious what you're getting into, but this is probably way more dangerous now that all the swamp worms have hookshot. So, they've seen us too. Alright, so this floor just became an absolute death trap. The reason I was coming up here is because I was going to clear out the water so that we then had the ability to kite monsters over the water. But now I wish I hadn't. And we'd seen a tyrant leech too, so that's almost entirely my fault. Can swamp worms open doors? I want to say no, so let's just chill out here. I'm going to shut the door. I'm going to wait 5 turns or so it walks up, and then we'll kill it here. Okay. It's not too bad if we fight them one at a time like that, as long as they're not hook-shotting us into a whole bunch of tyrant leeches and other swamp worms, I guess. Alright, come here. Come here. I'm not that stealthy. There's this big giant halo you should be able to see. Oh no, and a torpor snail is going to slow us. Let's just shut the door. I'm going to wait for a bit. Tyrant leeches are okay. They move slowly on land, so you need to watch out for them around water because like hydras, they're fast. But if you have a way to kite them like we do, say with our Spear of Venom, you want to try to avoid them hitting you. These guys are slow, right? Yeah, they are. Because they have vamp bites, so they're really dangerous in melee. I'm gonna stare dance him up and then we'll just walk him around with... Oh yeah, that hurts. With the poison. From memory, I didn't leave anything dangerous on this floor. I hope that's true. And this torpor snail is a worry. Imagine we get the torpor snail at the same time as one of those tyrant leeches. I'm gonna do a bit of yelling. Oh boy. Same plan. This is why pole arms are good. It's one of the reasons. If we were, say, long swords or something, I don't know how we'd fight a tyrant leech. I'm really scared. It's gotta be... Torpor snails can't open doors, so it's gotta be just walking around. It can't be in any of these rooms. There it is. Okay, good. We'll just fight it one-on-one, that's fine. It looks like we can't constrict a torpor snail. They bite for 25. Okay, good. Air magic goes to 8 as well. So that's 8 on summonings and air magic. Oh, air magic went to 8.1. No! No! It's alright, we'll pretend that's not a thing. It's 8. Both of those are at 8 now. So I want to start doing shields again. I'm going to focus it. No, I'm not. I'm just going to train it because our polearm is really important too. We want to get it to Mindalay, which is at 12 for a spear. And then... Oh, maybe I should focus it. Yeah, I'm going to focus it. We have 6 shield with this buckler. When we put on our +1 shield, we got to 11. So that's quite significant. 16% on Spire. Yeah. We'll just focus shields for a bit. We probably don't need too much more, maybe 8 or so, until we can switch over. And we are going to train it up to 15, which is where our shield penalty disappears. But our priority is just to get to the point where our spells are castable. Why didn't we eat that? That's bizarre. What's in our book list? Book of Battle. Okay, we have way too many things that we want to buy right now. Oh yeah, did we get more gold? No. Okay, we've just been running around this crazy vault here. Think we can come back here now that we know the torpor snail's gone? Oh, it's totally empty. Okay, I started panicking because it's so built into me, don't ever go into this vault. They lure you in with some crappy item like a plain plate armor. And then you walk in and then all the worms appear. But that's not a thing anymore. Alright, there was an artifact leather armor. Which is great for us as a non-armor wearing species. I see orcs. I hope this is a sign that this is our orcish mines up here. Gold. We picked up gold. Let's go. I should make a force more that says you have enough gold to buy. Yeah. If I remember, I'm going to do that after this episode. So let's go get a teleportation scroll. It's on D10. Good. We don't have to go through D9. Also, for 27 gold, we could buy some random potion. Brilliant. Oh, Berserk, Brilliance, Cancellation, Experience, Magic, Might. All of those would probably be worth 27 gold. Okay, so I'll try to remember that too. That's probably worth coming back for. What is down there? I don't know why that's X'd out. Yeah, we cleared this floor, it's fine. Oops. Let's keep going to the stair that we're familiar with, or one of them. Because we know it's safe. We don't want to... He had a ring, a curing, and immolation scrolls. We don't want to come down to a stair that we don't know and then meet multiple two-headed ogres at once. Resist corrosion. Okay. Oh, Death Knight. Why is there a Death Knight here? Okay, really scary because it has Agony, which is effectively Torment. Also really scary because most of the time you see a Death Knight in the dungeon, it's usually with a pack of Freezing Race and what are those things called? Phantasmal Warriors. Any of those is scary. Put them all together, super scary. Phantasmal Warriors can halve your MR and then the Death Knight's going to torment you. 6% chance to paralyze him. That's not going to happen. I think maybe we just try to avoid him with our stealthy Shining One Octopode. We'll say that maybe our Orcish Mines is up here so we don't have to deal with that. Why are we still picking up stones? We don't need stones. So why do we have a plain +0 spear? Shields to 7. He's a hungry ghost. Yeah, we could definitely beat a Death Knight one-on-one with Lightning Spire, but I'm worried about the Phantasmal Warrior thing. They do their swoop attack, so they can just ignore your Spire and swoop straight onto you anyway, even if you're in a hallway. I'm not seeing the Orcish Mines anywhere. Are we going to do challenge 2 before challenge 1, where we go to the end of depths before we do elf? Really hope not. .4 shields, let's check. 14% and it's no longer yellow. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna keep dropping as we keep focusing, so maybe we'll focus shields to about 9 and then we can probably just train it normally. Just a little bit more to get Spire down below 10 and I'll be happy. Oh, hello Swamp Worm. Okay, first Spire cast we failed. Good news. Vampire mosquitoes? Oh, well, they count as evil for the Shining One's purposes, but they're kind of scary. They're fast. Ah, good. We see a beer statue. Alright, the Orcish Mines is going to be down here. Where's our Death Knight though? At the bottom. Okay, that's far enough away maybe. Alright, great news. Great news, everybody. We reached level 12. Let's go more in. That's going to help. Not really. Slightly help our Lightning Spire. Alright, here's the two-headed ogre that we've been talking about for a long time. We can kite him with poison, and if we walk him all the way back around to the water, and that way we shouldn't have to face any melee shots. Let me just check that I'm not walking us into a corner and we just met the Death Knight. Alright, he saw us too. Okay, we've got one blink scroll, so what I can do is spend one turn putting down a spire. Okay, and he didn't hit us. Did we block? Is that what happened? We blocked the two-headed ogre's attack. And the other one missed. Alright, this is good. He went for the spire. Okay, he's down. If we can take the Death Knight now, just on his own, not with Phantasmal Warriors, we can maybe kill him. What have we got? We've got one teleportation now, so we could get out of this corner. We've also got a scroll of blinking. Although I don't really want to blink and run because we've seen two members of his pack. There's a good chance that there are Phantasmal Warriors lurking just around as well. I'm going to have to wait because I can't hit him while he's got his reflection on. Yeah, here's one of the freezing race. And we don't have any RC. So this is extremely dangerous. His chances of agonying us are 30%. It's pretty high. Man. Okay, this wasn't my fault. I didn't walk us into the corner because I wanted to. It's because we couldn't keep running away because of the Death Knight. If we read a teleport right now and we land right in the middle of this Orcish Mine's entrance vault and it's full of really scary orcs, we'll be in trouble. And that's our only one. I'm going to preemptively make a Divine Shield just in case. And maybe we can just fight him. Can we just fight him? It's an enchanted battle axe. I don't know, it might do huge amounts of damage. Okay, I need Spire to just go totally ham on him. Oh, he's going for the Spire. Perfect. Oh man. Okay, Spire ran out. One more. Please. We're now slowed. I'm walking away because this is actually better when we have an Amulet of the Acrobat. So what I can do is just make the Freezing Wraith chase me around the spire. Oh no. No, I can't. We ran out of magic too. Are they susceptible to fire? Yes. Okay, hit him with the Flame Wand. Let's go. We missed. Oh dear. How much damage can you do? 16 and 24 extra cold damage and hit for another 15. That's what, 55 damage on a max roll. We only have 43 HP right now. So I wish I should have done a Cleansing Flame. That's what I should have done. That would have killed it for sure. Freezing Wraiths are evil. Alright, well that's too late. Okay, so we're slowed and one attack, if it completely high rolled, could potentially kill us. Now we have 19 shield, 15 evasion. We'd have to get super unlucky and all those rolls would have to be really high. But we are slowed. Oh dear. Why didn't I do Cleansing Flame instead of the Spires? Where's some coffee when you need it? I really don't want to use our last blinking scroll. I also... really don't want to use our last blinking scroll. I could heal wounds. That seems kind of... The blinking scroll is more valuable than the heal wounds. Let's heal wounds. And then, okay, we've got a bunch more HP now. We're blocking the Freezing Wraith's attack like a shield pro. I'm going to try to flame. Alright, we got it. So, yeah. Maybe, arguably, I should have tried to keep the heal wounds potion and just Wand of Flamed it there. Because one more shot was going to kill it. But, I don't know. You're risking death. It's very scary. Yeah. That was the tax for not just cleansing, flaming it. We've got only 4 invo, which isn't much, but the freezing wraith was pretty close to being dead at that point. And because it's evil, cleansing flame would do a lot of damage to it. Alright, here's round 2. Okay, in this instance, we miscast Spire. I think the play is just don't let the freezing wraith hit us so we can't get slowed, and just make it chase us while Spire shoots it. Oh, we got another gargoyle. Yeah, I don't want to deal with a gargoyle when there are potentially still phantasmal warriors running around. Alright, if we can fight vampire mosquitoes one at a time, that's fine, because we'll be constricting them. Let's run all the way back around to where the Death Knight would have been. There's no Phantasmal Warrior there. As we fail Spire again. Doesn't matter. Oh nice, we found another teleport scroll, so now we've got 2 of these things. Fantastic. There was our orc entrance. So now if we get a bad teleport, we've got a second one. Great news. Alright, so Orcish Mines, here it is. Let's do this other potion. Are we doing that, or should I just save for fear first? The Scroll of Fear is probably more valuable, maybe, because it's another escape tool, whereas /- the potions were Zerk Rage, Brilliance, Cancellation, Experience, Magic Might. No, we'll wait for Fear. Especially the orcs in the Orcish Mines, or the orcs anyway really, tend to have bad MR, so Fear is a really consistent escape against them. We'll save for that. Alright, so what we could do now is we could do more dungeon. Maybe, I don't know that I'd go all the way to D15, but we could do D13, maybe even 14. Or we could just go straight into Orc. Let's see. The Ring of Protection from Magic helps us a little bit in Orc against Sorcerers. It lowers our paralysis chance, but it's still probably going to be significant, so we need to be careful about those guys. We also don't have any RF or RC, which makes probably the dungeon the more scary one in that respect. You can meet Ifrits in the dungeon. What else? I don't know. You can meet a bunch of things with elemental damage in the dungeon, especially if we come across our vault's entrance vault. You can get some really nasty enemies on some of those. So in Orc, the only one that I can really think of that's common is the Orc Sorcerer who has bolts of fire. Other than that, they're mostly doing physical damage. So I think we can at least go have a look. We'll stick our head into Orc. Yeah, good. Sometimes you get met by a friendly stone giant at the entrance here. This is a lot of things. A lot of priests. Yeah, I was hoping we could just dance one of the priests up. Okay, so we're just gonna have to stair dance this stuff. We have no other choice. This is our only way in. Yeah, that's all we're gonna have to do. As long as no warlords or anything, I don't want to say that, I shouldn't jinx it. But as long as no warlords or knights or something show up, we should be okay just stair dancing. Well, let's get some value constrictions. Let's not die to you. You won't kill us with a hand axe, surely. Famous last words. Here's Erica. Her odds of confusing us, 20%. Okay, not too scary. She can't go invis because we can see her with a halo. We don't care too much about her venom bolt because we've got our poison, and we've got MR and curing in case she confuses us. Oh, actually, let's go back up. I don't want to fight her when I'm poisoned for no great reason. But what's cool about using Lightning Spire and the Shining One is that our Halo gives our Lightning Spire C invis when normally it wouldn't have it. Get constricted, idiot. Okay, she's actually just killing us. I was like, I'm not afraid of Erica, and now she's just destroying us. Alright, she could kill us here actually. Max damage IMB is probably up there. It's probably above 35 damage if I have to guess. 3D, that's Venom Bolt. Mystic Blast is 3D14. What's that? That's 42. Okay. How about we quad for curing? That'll give us just a little bit of extra hit points and get rid of the venom. Okay, good. And how about we do something that definitely can't miss? So I'm gonna Ice Blast her. And one more. She's gonna go down if I do one more action. Good. Alright. Great time for the gargoyle to turn up too. Okay, we should deal with that gargoyle before we keep stair dancing stuff on Orc. And how will we do that? I don't know. Shift X, Control F. I mean, Constriction will kill him. We've got... I'm half tempted to Divine Shield. I think I will Divine Shield. And then Paralysis is very low. We're gonna have to constrict him to death. That's the only way. Block any stone arrows that get shot. Okay, too easy. Well, let's keep stair dancing. We've got 71 gold. It's 105 to get the Scroll of Fear, which we just picked up. Alright, let's go grab that. The rate at which, well, not that one. The rate at which we're ending up in bad situations, we need all the escapes we can get. And I think we're going to do teleportation next. Alright, that's it. We've got two, or only one downstairs because one is a hatch. So this could be very sketchy too. Alright. Nothing scary in vision of the stairs. Now, so I mentioned stone giants, but there are other really scary enemies you can find in Orc, which is why you tend to do Lair before Orc. Ettins, Ogre Mages, deep trolls sometimes, depending on your ending. But they're depending on the ending. The Ettin and the stone giants can both just spawn in Orc. How's our shield skill? It's 11%. We'll bring it to, no, 9, this seems okay. So we'll keep training shields all the way up to 15. But we're going to focus our polearms again to get to Mindalay. And I want to train choice. We really need fighting. The fact that we have no fighting is really scary. I'm just going to train fighting. Yep. And I think once we get our polearm to Mindalay, which actually let's do 12 because we're not even using a trident. Once we get to 12, we'll start training some invocations because once we get 5 pips of piety, we'll be able to summon demons. Not demons, the opposite. We're a holy species, not an evil one. We'll be able to summon angels. Oh no, this is going to be the troll ending, isn't it? I don't know. I mean, we saw an ogre and this is a random troll. I shouldn't panic just yet. Alright, we're going to take this super slowly. I'm going to try to fight orcs one at a time. We don't have any digging, so if we get stuck facing a large crowd of orcs, we can't even just dig a kill hole into the side. So we want to be as slow as we can. We shouldn't even be here in orc at this stage, and not get swarmed. Oh no. Okay, I stepped in, that was bad. 20% paralyzed chance. If we get paralyzed next to an orc knight, we will just die. There is no way around it. And we're just going to have to walk for the stairs. Let's put a spire in here to try to make some gap. And how do we not die to this sorcerer? We really need to take the orc knight down, because if he doesn't die, please spire. We won't be able to come back down the stairs with an orc knight and a sorcerer around, and this being the only stair we can use. We really need to kill the knight. I'm gonna ice blast him. Okay. Alright, now if the spike could just take out the sorcerer, I'd be happy. Let's make some paralyzed blocks. Oh good, spire to the rescue. Let's make some random mammals, some small mammals you might say. Okay, well that went better than that had any right to go. Yeah, okay. But I made that one step in towards the knight, and then we revealed the sorcerer. I went completely against everything I'd said, where we're going to try to go really slow and fight one at a time. And then you make one move where you step in towards the enemy, and then you put yourself in peril. Let's not do that. Let's take it really slow. Let's go get that other teleportation scroll. So we have 3 of the things. We've got enough for the inky potion too. I'm going to buy it. It's magic. Okay, that's really good. So for instance, this would have been useful against the freezing wraith, where I didn't keep enough magic points for cleansing flame. Could have quaffed magic and then used it. It's also really good when and if we get enough gold for the Amulet of Guardian Spirit, because it's effectively a heal wounds potion. Let's keep going with Orc. I'd like to find out upstairs so that we can do more of Orc 1 without having to deal with the scary end vault that's at the end of Orc 2. I'm sort of sticking to the walls. We don't have digging, so we don't have that. But oh, this is sort of a symmetrical hallway that we've got. I like this actually. This is a very long, effective hallway for us to run down, putting lots of spires as we go. But anyway, so the sticking to the wall bit, here's another sorcerer. It does mean that we're revealing less open areas. So hopefully we don't meet as many enemies at once. I feel like I'm stepping in, so I'm revealing more things, but I feel like we should just get on top of and kill the Orc High Priest as soon as possible. Because I don't want the Orc High Priest making summons. What would be really scary? The fire one. A sun demon. We have no RF and they're fast, so that would be terrifying. Okay. It's kind of a spooky Orc too. It's good for us though, or at least this bit is. All this hallway that we can retreat over. but it's making me scared. Wait, what else is out there? I don't want to yell. I don't want a whole bunch of monsters to run at me at once. Alright, we found out double ups there. The knight has enchanted war axe. Okay, so he's someone we don't really want to fight. So we're just going to kite him with spires. Oh man, the spire just double zapped him and killed him straight up. What a spell. I was thinking we'd have to kite him back towards the stairs, but he just died to the first one. I ever told you that Summon Lightning Spire is a really good spell? Josephine? Not too bad, because Cleansing Flame will hurt her and all her race. And we have RN, so we don't care too much about her big ghostly fireball thing. You are hurting me, and I'm fighting on the edge of line of sight. Bad idea. Okay, oh, we met Donald. With a demon trident of electrocution. Okay, so this is amazing. Because if we can kill him, we can get a demon trident of elec. And also he's got a glowing shield, so it's probably a shield of reflection. So this is an amazing find for us, except for the fact that Donald is potentially going to kill us. So he has the demon trident of elec himself. He hastes and mites himself, and then goes ham. 1% paralysis chance. We don't have any vulnerability or anything like that. I mean, Spire is great, but if he hastes might and just runs past the Spire, we're in trouble. Yeah, he's hasted. I really wish we could make, what are those things called? Angels. If we could make an angel, we could probably just kill him straight up. Okay, so he's hasted and he's going to run us down, and there's a lot of space between us and him. So what do? Normally going invis against the Donald is really strong because he can't see it, but of course we can't do that. We don't have any scrolls of summoning or anything like that. I think our best play is actually... Oh, we failed the Spire. This was not the time for that, and he is mited. Okay, he's hasted and mited. He's probably just going to run straight past Spire. No, he just killed it and immediately ran past it. Alright, so how dead are we? Pretty dead. Oh, damn it. Damn it, Donald. We're totally dead to this hasted mited Donald. Oh, damn it. Okay, so what have we got? We've got one blink scroll, and this is where this really long hallway comes back to bite us. Say we blink to here and we start running, he's going to catch us well before we get to the stairs up here. If we read a teleportation scroll, we're on Orc 2. We haven't really fought any of the enemies, so there's a good chance that we just land in the end vault and we just die to all the insanity that's in there. Oh, God. Haste Might, Demon Trident of elec. We're so dead. Oh, no. We have our Scroll of Fear, but Scroll of Fear works on trying to overcome the magic resistance of the enemy. So we saw when we pointed a paralysis wand at him, Donald has a really high MR. So reading a Fear Scroll is really unlikely to work. Very low percentage play. And that's sort of all we've got. We don't have any summoning. We don't have angels yet. Our wands are not going to be fast enough. Any move I make now, he's going to be on top of us with Haste Might, Demon Trident of elec. I can maybe... Do we have haste ourselves? No, we don't. Okay. So we can blink back and maybe we can get spires to kill him before he gets on top of us. That seems so unlikely, but I really, really, really don't want to teleport on Orc 2 like this when we haven't seen it. It just seems suicidal. Because, so this is wrapping around like this, and this whole area up here is probably all one giant end vault filled with Orc Sorcerers, Orc Warlord, Orc Knights, God knows whatever else. I think that's just too dangerous. I think we need to blink. And then how do we kill him? We just need Spire to do it. That's the only way this maybe happens. He doesn't care about the Spire. Donald does not care about the Spire. Let's put our Divine Shield up so we've got some more block. And what do we do now? We cannot fight a hasted minded Donald. We absolutely cannot. But we cannot get back to the stairs. There's no way. There's no way we can get that far with hasted minded Donald running after us. What if we use Agi? It's not good enough. How much damage can Donald do? 26 plus the Demon Trident, and he's mited, so that's 150% of that plus a Lek. He could very comfortably two-shot us. And he's hasted, so any one action we take, he could take 2 actions. Yeah, this is terrifying. Why did you insta-haste and might, Donald? I really don't see what our play is other than teleport. There's no way. And even just reading the teleport scroll, he could nail us twice and just kill us. I don't see any other play. Alright, this is it then. Teleport. Okay. We block his attack and then we just try to run away. As we're running, at least, we've got more evasion from our whatchamacallit, from our Amulet of the Acrobat. But any move I make here, we could die. So we're now 52 HP. Donald says he hates complainers so much, so he's got no time for my complaints here. But I think that's better than any other play I could make. I could heal wounds. That might be better. If he hits us again, I'll heal wounds. But I think we're better off making plays that keep our evasion up, which is basically just running. We do have the amulet on, right? Yeah, we do. Okay, he didn't. He no longer was moving quickly and he insta-hasted himself again. Jerk. Okay, our surroundings seem different, and look, we have ended up right in the end vault, which is exactly what I was most afraid of. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Alright. Well, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be super fun. Alright. We are literally in the corner of the end vault. Damn it. Well, we got away from Donald, so I wouldn't complain about that, but we're gonna have the entire fury of BO raining down upon us very soon. Well, okay, I think, so I don't just blow this, I'm going to stop this episode here. So if you're going to join me in the next one, you're going to witness our very swift death as we try to deal with the entirety of the Orc end vault at the one time. Alright, see you then. Bye.